Obviously, we've worked with the Student Excellence Foundation for many years, which is an awesome group of people who are just trying to give back to the community. I think the biggest standout for me is a recent purchase that they made towards the end of last year. It's our new LED panels. So you have an option to put them together singly. You can use one singly, or you can put them all together as one big screen. We've used them for communication. We've used them for orientations. It's really been a great communication tool for us, as well as, I think, somewhat of a morale, fun thing to do. Some of our teachers also got 3D printers, and so that's been a cool thing. We've used them to make things for classes, and then we've also personalized signs for teachers and sold them as fundraisers as well, for people to get opportunities to use the 3D printer in different ways. So those are probably the top two that come to my mind that have been recent.
I am a fine arts teacher here, so I teach jewelry and metals. I wrote a grant last year for a cool modular sanding and grinding and polishing tool called the Jewel Tool. I always want to try to bring more accessibility to students and bring more safety to students as well. The thing that's unique about the Jewel Tool is that it kind of combines both in that, because it's sort of a 3-in-1 piece, and you can actually add modular pieces to it. It allows people to really finely control their work in sanding and polishing, and also opens up glass work as well. You know, cutting glass, grinding glass down, sanding it. So it's opening up opportunities that I didn't have before as a teacher.
I was blown away by it. I was very grateful, extremely honored. I was one of the younger teachers that won it, if not the youngest. There were several teachers up there with looked like couple decades of experience. And to be only in my 4th year of teaching at Warrenville South and 4th year of teaching overall, I was incredibly touched just by being myself and taking an interest in my students and their families and everything else that's involved in terms of extracurriculars. People take notice of that. You can be the world's best teacher, but if you don't take a greater interest, if you don't step back and look at the big picture, that's not really going to check all the boxes. You got to be here for everything. From 7:20 to 2:15, that's just 50% of the job. The other 50% of the job is making their high school career much more valuable and giving them these meaningful experiences, whether it's girls basketball, whether it's speech team, whether it's Cyber Patriots, who's been funded by the Student Excellence Foundation. There's much more to it than just teaching. And I was very honored that the community took notice of that, and that's something that's extremely important to me. I want to establish roots here and become a part of these families and become a part of this community.